If you're like me, you've been creative for as long as you can remember. If you're like me, playing wasn't just a pastime. It was a space where you felt the most you. If you're like me, make-believe wasn't pretend. It was practice for the life you're now building. If you're like me, you went all out on school projects. If you're like me, your family didn't always get it. If you're like me, you were told to be more realistic. And if you're like me, you went for it anyway. If you're like me, there wasn't a blueprint for your dreams. You had to make one. If you're like me, you didn't even know what your passion was called yet. If you're like me, you learned that dreaming big can be lonely sometimes, but you kept going. If you're like me, you've always found yourself surrounded by other creatives, even when it wasn't easy to find your people. If you're like me, you crave community. You love swapping ideas, learning from others' journeys, and seeing what's possible. If you're like me, you're eager to grow, to feel seen, supported, and inspired. That's why I created this platform. Here at Studio Sessions, we're making new friends, trading ideas, and getting real about the creative process. My hope is that you'll discover new voices, find connection, and remember, you're not alone in this. If you're bold enough to walk this path, you deserve a space that gets it, and that's exactly what this is. I'm your host, Kayla, and you're listening to Studio Sessions.